good afternoon.
Good afternoon, John. Thanks very much for having us on.
No problem. It's good to talk, and it's good to talk about
Hmm.
something as notable as this, a centenary celebration. Not every school gets to do it and have one of those. Let's go back a bit. And originally a girls' school, built in
Yeah, we
1924.
began as the Sacred Heart School, John, and the Sacred Heart School opened in 1924. And it remained a girls' school away into the early 1960s, when a new boys' school was built just across from where the girls' school stands. And then in 1991, the Sacred Heart Girls' School and St. Columbus Boys' School, as it was called, we amalgamated,
Okay.
and the new Scoil Íosagain was established. So our roots go the whole way back to 1924, when the Sacred Heart School opened its doors.
Now, your roots don't go back quite that far, but you are a past pupil.
You're right there, John. Yeah, I'm a past pupil of the Sacred Heart School from, I'll say, the mid 1960s.
No, no,
So
don't go into
I'm
the
not
dates.
that
No,
old.
no need for the years. But
But and I must say I had very happy school days in the Sacred Heart School.
great.
I was taught by a number of nuns. I have lovely memories of my first nun, who was Sister Columba. She was really, really kind, and I think she was one of the people that inspired me to become a teacher. So yeah, I had very happy school days in the Sacred Heart School.
And since you've taken up a position there, you'd have seen, Siobhan, a lot of changes, or Sinead, a lot of changes at the school down through the years, and wide and varied, I suppose, provisions for children with special needs, a new curriculum, and I suppose along the way, more expectation from parents. Would that be fair to say?
Oh, yeah, definitely, John. There have been a lot of changes in schools because there has been a lot of change in society. And I suppose in 1924 and even in 1994, the majority of the pupils in any school in Ireland would have been local pupils, Irish pupils. And of course, today we have pupils from all over the world. But I suppose something that is, well, it was unique to our school, but now it has become, I suppose, the practice across the county and across the country is the inclusion of children with special educational needs into our mainstream schools. And that legacy of inclusion came from the nuns in the Sacred Heart, the Sisters of Mercy, because they opened a special class in the 1970s when that wasn't happening anywhere else in mainstream settings. So that's our legacy. And today we have 11 special classes in our school. You
Wow.
know, we're a very big school with almost 800 pupils, but as well as our mainstream classes, we have our 11 classes for children with additional needs. That includes children with autism, and it includes an early intervention class for preschool children with autism. And we also have classes for children with a range of general learning disabilities. And
Okay.
we're very proud of that model of inclusion that we put forward in our school, John.
Now, on Thursday night, so proud of your school you are that you're going to be showing it off and inviting people to come in and have a look around, because the structure and much of the schools remain unchanged. I mean, we're chatting about a lot of the changes that did happen, but the actual building itself has changed little.
The Sacred Heart School looks, I suppose, exactly, I would say, as it looked in 1924. The same sash windows, the same front doors.
Wow.
Very little has changed. Um, but, you know, we are, I suppose, we're remembering that, we're celebrating that, and we're going to have a really good day on Thursday and a really good night of celebration, of remembering, of reflecting, and of looking forward. And on Thursday evening at 6:30, John, the Bishop, Donald McKeown, will celebrate Mass in St. Mary's Oratory in Buncrana. And that will be a very special event in itself. And then afterwards, we're going to the school hall for entertainment and refreshments.
Brilliant.
And I think the entertainment promises to be something really, really special.
Yeah, well, it's tailored for the occasion, isn't it? Because there's a song and a a special piece that's prepared, special vocal pieces prepared as well.
Yep. Each piece, there are 4 pieces that will be performed in the night: song, dance, drama, music, and each piece has been composed by a past pupil of the Sacred Heart School. So that makes it really, really special.
Okay.
Our first piece is a drama, and it's a number of monologues. It was written by Patricia Tinney Doherty. It's called Maravimage, and it's, I suppose, reminiscing on a certain person's school days in the Sacred Heart School. Our second piece is a beautiful reflective piece of music, song and dance composed by Sinead McHalughlin, another past pupil of the Sacred Heart School. After that, then, we have something very novel. We have a piece that's called The Evolution of Dance. And that's where Elizabeth Curran, another past pupil of the school, has her dancers, I suppose, displaying the change in dance from the 1920s right up to the present day. And then I suppose the finale then, John, is our own school choir. And one of the songs that the children will be singing was written especially for this occasion by another past pupil, Bernie Doherty. The school is called Fós ag Fás. We're still growing, the song. We're still growing. But the song is really, really special, John. And maybe we'll get a chance for maybe the children to perform for your listeners, because it definitely is worth hearing.
Okay.
It's a beautiful piece.
Well, listen, it sounds like quite the day of it, and you haven't even mentioned what's happening during the day, because this is the evening part, because during the day as well, all the pupils are getting involved. I know there's going to be a mass, and they're all getting a cupcake. Is that right?
Yeah, they're all getting a cupcake, a very special cupcake, John. We have great parents in our school, and they have all, well, many of them have agreed to bake the cupcakes, which will have a very special topping on them, celebrating the centenary.
Excellent.
And Thursday will be a day of fun and games for the children. There'll be no homework on Wednesday night and no homework on Thursday night.
Ah, brilliant.
So we definitely will have a very enjoyable day, and it will begin with a school mass in the oratory.
Okay.
So we're really, really looking forward to Thursday, John.
Yeah,
and as you can imagine, we're very busy getting ready.
Yeah, I can imagine. And with 800 cupcakes to prepare, even that alone. That alone. Well, listen, thanks a million, Sinead, for having a wee chat with us. The best of luck on Thursday. And I know there's a lot of hard work that goes in the lead up to this. And I hope it all goes well for you on Thursday.
John, just before we finish off, can I mention as well that there's a book that has been written as well. It's the Sacred Heart School Centenary, 1924 to 2024, Céad Bliain ag Fás. And the book is available from the school. It's also available from our parish office.
Okay.
And it'll be available from other outlets as well when we get organised. But the book is the culmination of a history project that was initiated by one of our teachers, Lisa McShane. And while it's a history of the Sacred Heart School from, pre-1924 until the present day, it's also a collection of people's memories of going to school in every decade from the 20s right up to the present day.
All right, so plenty of photographs and literature. And am I right in saying that there's also a sort of a follow-up book then on the centenary year planned for next year?
That's right. Our history project will continue, John. And we're collecting folklore, and we will have another book of very interesting reading, for all ages. We're collecting old ghost stories, fairy stories, cures, nicknames. It'll be a great read. It really promises to be a really good book. A good book for reading, and a good book for the older people maybe to initiate stories and chats with the younger folk. Okay.
Well, listen, a lot happening, and a lot planned on into the future as well. And the best of luck with all your celebrations, all your centenary celebrations, Sinead. Thanks a million.
Thank you very much, John. Thank you.
Around the Northwest with Virgin Media, we're turning black